Hello and welcome to our tutorial on configuring your UI. Now I'm going to be going into do a combat mission, and I've got everything pretty much basically set up here the way it would be in default. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is link our weapons, and I want to move that to the first position there. The second thing I like to do is, if you click on this down there, turn off your passive modules, because you really don't need to see that. And these are, of course, mid slots, so your default is going to be your highs on top, mids here, and lows here. But these are weapons, and I'm going to put them in a very particular order, and I'm also going to move my propulsion up there. Now that is a module I just saved in case I need it, so I'm going to move it over there. It's turned off. And I always like to keep my modules that are always on down there. So you'll notice I've pretty much moved everything so that they're on my function keys. Now the reason they're in this order is very important. This ship only shoots to, as you can see, an optimal range of 2200 meters. So I'm going to select an object, right click here, set my default orbit distance to a little bit less than that, so about 1800. You want it to be about 80% of whatever your optimal range is. And now when I approach a target, I'm going to deactivate my warp drive, activate my target painter, activate my web, and then finally activate my weapons in that order. So I can simply press F4, F3, F2, F1, and I can have a different finger on each button. So that just makes it super simple. And now we're going to demonstrate what this configuration of your UI looks like in actual action. So I'm going to activate my damage control and get some target action going here. I'm holding down the W key and clicking on this target. I'm going to deactivate my warp drive, and there we go. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Always try to have your function keys on the top with the things that are important for combat, and try to have them in the order you're going to actually be using them in combat.